Innovators is brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, Heart Trust NTA, the Jamaica Observer, First Heritage Cooperative Credit Union, and Future Services International. Meet the innovators, Yannick Page and Gary Matalin. Over the next several weeks, they'll be helping aspiring and struggling entrepreneurs to make more money. Yannick Page launched her first business at age 17 and knows how to start a business on a shoestring budget. She's a certified trainer in entrepreneurship and workforce innovation and is also the founder of the award-winning company, Future Services International. Gary Matalin is the co-founder and director of New Stone Limited. This successful entrepreneur is also the co-founder of KLE Group, owners and operators of Fiction Lounge and Usain Bolt's Tracks and Records. This week, they will be joined by guest innovator Chris Record, co-owner of Bin 26 Wine Bar and noted Jamaica Observer wine contributor.
Gary, Chris, today we have Kacy. She's a young entrepreneur. She has a full-time job. What she's doing now, she wants to make that into her primary area of focus and her primary source of revenue. So let's take a look and see if we can help.
Hi, my name is Kacy Walcott and I'm the owner of Kacy's Chateau. I grew up in Clarendon with my mom, my two sisters and my stepdad until I was 15 years old and I went to live in the UK. I was living in the UK for 5 years almost, going to school. Just got accepted in university and was just looking forward to, going to school and furthering my education. And one day I was at my aunt's hair shop and two men came in there and they asked me what my name was and I told them and they said to me that I had to come with them because I had overstayed my time in the country. After being there for 4 months locked up and, I just decided that I wanted to come home. I said, you know what, it can't be that bad, So I said, I was living in Jamaica for 15 years of my life, so I just want to go home and start over. After coming back from the UK and being on my own, I decided that I wasn't going to just stay down and cry about it and just, it's always been a passion for me to have my own business. And I'm in the process of actually having a business that's actually going somewhere. And I'm proud of myself and I'm just looking forward to what the future has to offer for me. I've always been working. Right now I actually work 12 hours a day, almost every day.
Kacy is what I'll call a workaholic. Kacy is always working. If you text Kacy at 2 o'clock in the morning, sometimes she's working. 6 a.m. she's just going home. Then she'll be at work again. So Kacy is always working.
For my business, I sell wines, I make gift baskets and edible arrangements. So cupcake bouquets, fruit bouquets, candy bouquets. You can eat it and it's edible. I can make it into a bouquet as a gift for somebody. One of the lowest points for me since I've started my business has been the fact that I am not able to invest as much time into my business as I would want to. There are times when I've got an order and I'll have to rush to complete it because it's either I have to go to work or I just came off work, and that's just one of the things about my business that makes me sometimes feel as if maybe it is not the right time for me, or I need to find a change of job or something.
Nick, I don't know about you, but I'm glad we have Chris Record here with us today.
I hope I can help.
Let's bring in Kacy and learn a little bit more about the business.
Well, I'm about to meet the innovators for the first time. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm looking forward to the advice that they'll be giving me about my business and how to make it more successful.
So Kacy, I must admit, I'm a little bit confused. You're a strong girl and you've been through a lot, and I'm just glad that you're here and that we could never even tell that you've had so many challenges. But in terms of the business, what are you doing? You are making cupcakes, you are selling wine, you are doing baskets, you are doing fruit designs. You're all over the place.
When you say sell wine,
Well,
where do you buy wine from?
I distribute it locally.
Tell us a bit about your market.
Well, I first started out selling friends and friends of friends, but now I'm actually getting business from elsewhere. Like persons are actually saying that this girl sells wine and her wine doing good, so you can support her. And I'm getting calls from persons that I don't know that want to support me and buy wines also. One of the highest points for me since I've started my business has been actually getting an order that is from outside of Kingston.
So Kacy, why would I buy wine from you? I mean, how would I even know about you, and more importantly, why would I want to buy from you as opposed to going to one of the many outlets that are available to get wine?
Well, whenever I do sell wine, I don't just give you the wine in a bag. I actually present it, I'll wrap it, I'll make it look nice for like a gift. As a gift, yes. So it's not just not gonna just buy a wine and get it in a bottle, just a bottle of wine by itself. Usually I make the wines using as a gift basket. I don't just sell them on their own. They are bought mostly as gifts.
If I want to give a gift to a family member or something like that, is there a store that I can go into to buy one of these Kacy Walcott gift baskets?
I try to make my baskets as personalized as possible. So what I do with the person that's ordering, I'll ask them, the person you're buying it for, what's their favorite color? What do they like? Do they like chocolates? Do they like are they allergic to nuts? I try to find out about the person so that I'll just make the basket around basically what the customer.
The person needs to speak to you directly.
They would have to order it from me.
And how do they know how to do that?
Well, I have business cards and I'm on Twitter and I'm on Facebook mostly. And I do wine tasting occasionally as well and give out business cards.
So you actually conduct wine tastings?
Yes, I do. I've done a few.
Yeah, can you give me an example of it? Okay, so what's interesting is that I've been in the wine business in Jamaica for about 10 years or so, and I've never heard of you.
Coming up on The Innovators.
I don't know how to help you because I don't know what you want to do. I honestly, this is the first time I can say I don't know how to help somebody.
One of the things that people don't think about enough is the idea of the company culture. As an entrepreneur, somebody starting out a business from scratch, you have a great opportunity to shape that culture and to influence that culture to be the way you want it to be. Starting out the business, think about how you want your team to be, how you want them to behave, what the values are that you want these people to have, and that can make a big impact on the success of your business.
What's interesting is that I've been in the wine business in Jamaica for about 10 years or so, and I've never heard of you.
Because I'm new, I've just started, only 8 months I've been doing this for.
Well, but even then, I should have heard about you. Because the wine business is tiny, it's small, right? So either the marketing maybe you have a target audience that is not the same target audience that I deal with. But one of the big issues with this business is actually reaching that end customer.
That's my biggest problem I have right now.
I technically should be one of your customers, and I don't know, Yannick mentioned it earlier, seem to be all over the place and not focused on one specific thing. So maybe that's one of the challenges.
Because I don't know how to help you because I don't know what you want to do. I honestly, this is the first time I can say I don't know how to help somebody.
To hear Yannick tell me that she can't help me and she don't see where my business can go from here, it was like my heart was just breaking and I couldn't help but stop. I felt down.
If we didn't care about you, I could tell you anything that you want to hear. There's no point in doing that. I have to tell you the truth. And we're really not being tough on you. I think we have enough now, but you know, we need to figure out how best to help you, because you're all over the place. And we need to give you a focus, because if you're all over the place and you have no focus, you will get nowhere very fast. So give us a little time. We're gonna talk about it, and then we'll let you know what we come up with.
All right, no problem. Thank you very much. They are the experts, and if they can look at what I'm doing and saying that they don't see where it would help me to make enough money and for me to be successful, then I can think about it. I can say I can look at a different option and so forth, but I will have to take their advice into consideration nonetheless. As I said before, they are the expert and they know exactly what they are doing.
The business is in Jamaica. It's twofold really. In the US it's threefold. So here we have importers, which also act as distributors. Then there are the points of consumption, which is hotels, restaurants, bars, and then the supermarkets, which you don't consume there, you take home. So in that small tiny business, you kind of need to know it's tiny. You need to know who your competitors are. On the other flip side, who's the market?
You know, I'm kind of battling with the fact that she has a passion for it.
Yeah.
She's a hard worker. She has a 12-hour job and she's doing this as well. But having said that, I'm not going to tell her that it's clear to me what that way is at this point in time.
Is she willing to take the risk to leave the day job? If she's willing to take the risk to leave the day job, she has an opportunity to do something with the gifts. But it's seasonal, and she have to realize that it's seasonal. Could she negotiate to that part-time? I mean, I don't know. Because you can't, you said it a while ago, you can't spend 12 hours at the work and try to market to people in that last
Let me ask
few
you,
minutes.
what about the custom basket business? Is there enough of a market
Seasonal.
there?
Seasonal.
I know people. I used to do that business. I'm sorry. I mean, I started that business at 17. I did facials. I did baskets. I know that business is very hard. It's very seasonal. The only time you make money is Valentine's Day, Christmas, and Mother's Day. Father's Day is out. You never make money Father's Day, right? So I mean,
But
you
really
really don't make money in that. It's a very tough. And for me, I prefer to direct somebody.
Birthdays? And with Facebook now, you know when everybody's birthday is without even...
Which is why if she decides to do it, she has to put herself wholly into it, full 100%.
I don't know. How many baskets a day would she need to make it sustainable?
Hold on, one thing you don't want to do is kill somebody's dream.
I don't want to kill her dream, Chris, but what I'm saying is
somebody.
that basket business is a tough business to be in,
It is.
and it's a luxury thing. People, it's something that is not unique. It's an easy business for people to get
Let's
into.
look at this.
There's nothing. What's there to compete on?
It's going to require some serious innovation.
Yeah.
This is really putting the innovation into the innovators.
Yes.
Well, let's bring her back and see if we can get her going.
This is by far the toughest assignment we've ever had. So much so that you've caused us to change the way we're going to approach it. So we're going to do something that we've never ever done before. We're going to send you to find opportunities. And it's going to be great, because what you're going to do is to explore what are the opportunities available to someone who wants to start a business in Jamaica. You have some good entrepreneurial characteristics, right? And so we want to see where can you channel that energy, because that's really good. You're hardworking. We're going to send you to explore, and we hope that when you come back to us, you would tell us what you found and what you eventually want to do.
After a dramatic meeting with the innovators, it's time to go off on the assignments.
Kacy, welcome to the Scientific Research Council.
Thank you.
My name is Rosalind Fisher.
I would love to get some information in regards to developing my own wines.
Since you're into wines, I'd like to tell you that we can assist you with your fruit wines. We're an ISO certified organization, and we really look at not only satisfying our customer, which is our priority, but also to ensure that our systems adhere to food safety regulations, not only local but international. So when we work with you, we can give you advice on your packaging, your shelf life, and also even if you need to go into production, you can use our pilot plant or food pilot plant that comes with certified food scientists. Or if you have your own facility, we provide the document and we do the training to facilitate your production of these products at high quality.
Today was a very interesting day here at SRC, speaking to Ms. Fisher, and she's opened my eyes to a lot of things that I didn't even thought about before. What's interesting, I can actually make my own fruit wine, something I never thought about before, and now that's grasped my interest. So I'm definitely going to come back here and get some more information in regards to how to further that and develop that in regards to having my own label on a bottle of wine, saying that this is Kacy Chateau wine.
Still to come on The Innovators.
Every single day I buy the Observer. And there's a reason for that. Not just for the news, but
When Marcia met with The Innovators, her dream was to book more events and make better use of her location. Let's see what's happening with Marcia now.
Well, yes, I have done ads. I am doing more, but as you know, as we would go back to the first question, as in money, yes, it's an issue, but we are doing flyers and we are doing ads, and calls are coming in. I have work coming in for December. Thanks to The Innovators, it is working.
Hi, I'm Kacy.
Hi Kacy, I'm Colin Porter, Manager for Technical Services. Give you one of my cards.
Okay.
All right, how can I help you this morning, Kacy?
Well, I'm here today to explore new ideas of how to develop a business.
All right, okay, good. Well, you're at the right place, because that's what we do here, help people to develop their businesses. Our focus is on product development, so I can show you a few ideas. Okay. And you tell me if anything interests you. Now, we help people develop products in a variety of sectors. For example, here we have some food items. So if you're interested in doing foods, we can look at from the traditional Jamaican snacks like peanuts. We've helped people to develop different types of peanuts, salted, unsalted, jerk, barbecue flavors. There are people who do jams and jellies, so if you're interested in that. You have any cooking skills or any food preparation skills? You cook? All right, great. So this will be one possibility. Jerk seasoning, so there are quite a bit of stuff. Also aromatherapy is another growing area. For example, candles, lotions, different types of oils and so on. It smells nice, right? Let me show you some other stuff which may interest you. These are little containers, gift bags, etc., made from banana paper.
Really?
Yeah, handmade paper, which is very interesting. So you want to have a look at it. So this can be a gift bag. You put a small bottle of wine or something there. We can make different size bags as well. There are boxes and so on. So there's another idea. If you look over there, you see some lamps. And the lampshades are actually made from banana paper. I want to look closer.
So how do you make banana paper?
It's a hand process where you extract the fiber from the trunk of the banana tree.
Okay.
And then it goes through a process where it converts to a pulp, and then we mold the paper. Now, what we realize is that the paper itself can be used for a variety of stuff. And these are all hand cut. Part of what we do at JBDC is we do a lot of product development. So we experiment a lot and come up with ideas that we can pass on to persons like yourself who is interested, and then we show you how to develop products and the business around that. So it's not just about the products, but the business as well.
Thank you to the JBDC and Mr. Porter for the tour today and showing me a whole different aspect of business and new ideas, and I've seen a lot of things that I would love to incorporate in what I'm already doing. I know the Innovator originally wanted me to stay away from the whole gift making thing, but after seeing what he has shown me today, all I keep thinking about is baskets and how to incorporate those things into making my baskets more unique and personalized.
Kacy, glad you made it. Good to see you. I'm really excited. I told you before, today is the day that you're going to learn how to come up with a good business idea. All right, Kacy, so coming up with a good business idea is more than just being creative, right? There's a strategic way to do it, and there are some techniques. One technique that I use a lot and I recommend to all aspiring entrepreneurs: read the paper. Read the newspaper every single day. Every single day I buy the Observer. And there's a reason for that. Not just for the news, but in the paper you'll find opportunities. For example, there's an article in today's paper and it talks about Jamaica's population aging. So the population is growing older. So you have more people who are, who are getting up in age and they're living longer. So what does that mean? That means that there's probably a product or service that they are going to need that hasn't been provided yet. There's an opportunity there. So it's for you to come up with a business idea, but you have to be able to see what's happening and to read it every day. And then you start to think, where is the business here? Okay? So that's really important. And the other thing I would tell you is focus on needs. Don't focus on luxury items. Don't focus on things that people don't have to get. That's why I wasn't too thrilled about your business. For example, if you're gonna go into food, that's great. Why? People have to eat all the time, 3 times a day. Some of us 4 or 5 times a day, right? So that's really important, and that's what I recommend. The last thing I would tell you, when you are targeting people, try and make your product as simple as possible. Must be simple, must be easy. If it's complex for you and difficult for you to understand, you're gonna totally confuse your customer. The easier and simpler that you make things for people, the better off you are. And if you do a product or a service that makes people's life easier, then you're going to have a winner. So I've given you some good tips. Have some more? Okay, so let's go over here.
After my last assignment with Yannick, I had a whole lot to think about. So many opportunities and so much information out there that I never even thought about. I am definitely going to incorporate a lot of what I've learned into my business, but I'm not going to quit making baskets.
It's now time to return to the boardroom and update the innovators of the progress made.
Kacy, we are very excited to see you. And you're smiling this time. The last time you left us, you were in tears. So we really want to know, what have you decided to do?
I am still going to be selling wines and I'm still going to be making my gift baskets. However, I went to the SRC and I realized that some of the products that I've bought to use in my basket are actually produced through the SRC. So I've spoken to the person there and I'm actually interested in having my own label on items to put inside my baskets.
Not bad, I mean.
Let me tell you something. I think I can relate to Kacy's situation with the wine. Once a wine bug bites you, trust me, it is very, very, very difficult to let it go.
Chris, you would say that.
Well, you know what happened? But you know what happened? Once you get connected to wine, it's a passion about the subject.
So Kacy, have you learned anything that will help you make more money?
Definitely, 100%.
Kacy, I think the most important thing for you to take away from here is that, whatever it is you do pursue going forward, you be the best at it. So good luck to you. And we look forward to seeing you again soon. If she's going to want to carry her business to the next level and she's going to want to grow it and expand it, she's going to need to treat it like a business.
I always recommend to people that once you have the idea and once you have the stick-to-itiveness and the persistence, you can achieve anything. But you have to make sure that you're going to stick to it. You have to make sure that you're going to focus on it 100% and put your all into it. It can't be half-hearted.
I was trying my best to get Kacy to think outside the box, and she preferred to stay inside the basket. I don't think it's all lost, but I'm hoping for a change.
Once the wine bug hits you, you just want to continue doing it. So I know that Yannick is disappointed in my decision to continue making baskets. However, I've got a passion for it, and I know that I can actually input what I've learned here to make it more unique and more marketable. So I am definitely looking forward to taking that next step, and I'm thankful for all the advice that was given and all the assignments that I went on.
The boardroom table and chairs were provided by the Stationery and Office Supplies Limited. For people who mean business, Gary's wardrobe was provided by Max Brown Limited. Next time on The Innovators.
Biggest challenge would be for me to market myself and be accepted in Jamaica.
I think social media is a great opportunity for them, but even beyond that, I think they really need to go and develop a database.
First thing they should be doing is targeting the alternate lifestyle people, because those are the ready customers. The worst thing you can do is to start a business with the overheads too high, you're dead already. It's like the hardest thing to do.
For further information on any of our assignments, please visit us at facebook.com/innovatorstv or email us at innovatorstv@gmail.com. The Innovators was brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, Heart Trust NTA, the Jamaica Observer, First Heritage Cooperative Credit Union, and Future Services International. The Innovators is brought to you